morning. Let's get into some of the headlines. My name is Ifeanyi Andrew. Some of them from the news. Rivers State government mute amid speculations of new appointment for resigned lawmaker Edison Ehie. I mean, yesterday a lot of people bombarding me with this. It was everywhere. It was on social media. It was. I think it was one thing I said, and I kept saying, and I'll keep saying, wait for official confirmation. Let verification come from the right quarters that this man has now been appointed into this office. Then you can go with it. Otherwise, you might be misleading people if it doesn't turn out to be what you're saying. Okay, so please. Rivers lawmaker justifies his defection to APC. There's also that. Aftermath of 7 fires in December in Port Harcourt lingers. And then the reactions as Nigeria suspends Benin Republic, Togo degree accreditation. And because we have a lot of Nigerians going to Benin. So are we saying those people who had gone to Benin and finished and gotten degrees and certificates and well, I don't know. Well, we'll figure out that. Well, those are some of the headlines from the news. I will open the lines now and take your calls. Also, remember to use the WhatsApp number 0809030616. 0809036416 is the WhatsApp number. You can call us up on 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0007. So some of the WhatsApp messages. This one reads, "Good morning. Honorable Nyechi should think more of delivering dividends of democracy to create constituency than mooing investors that will yield no fruit. We, his constituents, want to see him deliver one project in each of the 13 wards of the Korea local government area, unlike its predecessor." This is from Odimegu Sonny Didia on Merelu. This one here says, "Good morning, blessed Ola." This is from you in Alu. Says, Rivers State government headed by Governor Fubara assure Rivers citizens of good governance. This is good, and he should also do the needful and listen to the people to invest in human capital development. And this one says, "Good morning. Governor Fubara resisted." I don't understand what you're saying. The governor should equally employ teachers. Most schools in Ichie don't have teachers. Post-primary school board and local government boards give youth job. Okay, Ayanagu is a king boy. That one came from you. Another message here reads, this one says, "Good morning. There is no need for speculations or calling rumors. However, we all know that in every rumor there is an atom of truth. Edison and the governor knows their agreement. Same agreement they said is never agreement. Let them play and plan well." Walmart from LLA. It is a rumor. That's what it still is. And you have to learn to address it for what it is and accept it for what it is. It's how the system of the world of government works. There's nothing official anywhere that has said coming from the right quarters verifying this man as now occupying a certain position, office of chief of staff. There is no document to verify that. So if you must even say it, it has to be in this space of a rumor. That's just it. Until we hear from the government of Rivers State. The Rivers State governor should confirm or deny the rumor. That's one. Secondly, Governor Fubara promising to uplift healthcare is a good one. Join hands to call on federal government to reverse the ban on degree certificate from Togo and Benin Republic. Okay. I like the way Israel is tracking Hamas group. Lebanon should not panic, he says. This one is from Lorenzo Delight. Another message before we go for a short commercial. This one says, Governor Fubara's promised healthcare delivery improvement in the state. He should also visit local government councils to see how the workers are suffering by receiving 18,000 naira minimum wage till this 2024. No promotion for local government workers for 11 years now. Prince George from Abalama Saga. It's painful when we hear people say this about local government workers. Let's take a commercial first. 27 minutes past 6 is what the time is. It's still the newspaper review on Nigerian Film Morning Crossfire. My name is Ifeemi Andrew, and we'll get on with some more messages on WhatsApp. This one here reads, the state government should tell us about the 10,000 workers for over 1 year that have not been employed. I think that's what you're trying to say. This one says, good morning. Rivers State Governor reaffirming his commitment to work for Rivers people is a good one. He should revisit our State Rivers youth whose jobs were cancelled at Ignatius Adjuri University as promised. Yes, there's that. Yes, there is that. In fact, I need to repeat that. We've not heard any development about it. It was that the process was flawed. And people, used back doors and cut corners to get the job, and they needed to ensure that everything was well outlined and done properly. So far, how far? What is happening with that? Is it going to be one of those things we just forget ever happened? People who worked and were not even paid for the months that they worked. Remember, some people worked for some months and were not even paid. The only New Year gift the governor should give Rivers people is to create employment for indigents in all the ministries. Once this is done, he's written his name in the heart of Rivers people. I think beyond the ministries, let's have companies come into Rivers State again. Because, there's been talks about the wage bill in the ministries being too much, looking at the work that the people do and then the number of workers in there. There's that conversation already. And with the time and age that we're in, if you're going to be in the ministry, it has to be productive. It has to be because there's something productive the ministry doing. It's either the government looks at how it engages the ministries and not make the ministries look function at only 20% and make it look like a place where you just settle family people, relatives, just put in the ministry and you're paying them salaries and then they are not being productive. So our ministries should begin to work. Technology we are not inventing, research we are not doing. We have ministries for these places and then all of these areas, and there's no big okay for agriculture itself. It's not like we're coming up with one crop science something like so. There has to be. You have to urban planning. We don't know what's happening there. How many town planners are even working? How many? There's a lot. So it's not just about saying let's employ. I think the government should also look at making sure that these ministries are performing optimally. Not just having people there that are collecting salaries and then only 20% are working. Let's open the phone lines in a matter of minutes. 0817-923-0003. 0817-923-0007. The Punch newspaper has this headline: NNPC Limited, marketers clash over subsidy. Operators peg petrol at 1,200 naira per litre. And the battle continues. So we're still talking subsidy till now. I thought we are done and over with it. Well, find out the details of this on the Punch newspaper. Remember sometime last year, we had the marketers implying that subsidy is still being paid. It is either it's being paid to some people and not for some people. There was that conversation. Even though nothing was officially said, the marketers insisted to their teeth that subsidy was still being paid somehow. This one here says plateau killing similar to Rwanda genocide. North Central governors. CBN bars crypto bank account operators from cash withdrawal. Why? Find out. I know that they've also said that crypto businesses can now be performed in Nigeria and not to be seen as illegal if you can allowing banks to do this. So why would bank account operators be barred? Those of them who have crypto bank accounts, why would they be barred from cash withdrawals? Is that part of what the lifting the ban, the penalty for lifting the ban? You cannot withdraw. Well, find out all the details right there on the Punch newspaper. Boko Haram kills 12, abducts 1 in Borno. 37.1 billion naira fraud. NSI PA coordinator arrested. Ex-minister faces EFCC today. All those you would find on the Punch. And then this one is interesting. Talks ongoing for Kanu's release. Deputy Speaker. Fake degree. Federal government shuts 18 foreign varsity campuses. Wow. Interesting. Find all the details there on the Punch. I would also look at the Vanguard now and see what headlines are there for us to look at on the Vanguard newspaper. And this one here directly says, killings in Middle Belt, threat to Nigeria's existence. Clark, Adebanjo, Iwanyanwu, others. Remember that the former governor of Benue State, Samuel Otom, had said quite a lot about killings in the Middle Belt. He said quite a lot. Some of them, many termed as founding the ambience of war and instigating people to some of the comments he made at the time he was governor. But now you have this headline on the Vanguard saying that the killings in the Middle Belt a threat to Nigeria's existence. You want to find out how or why they said that? Well, the Vanguard is the place you go. Yuletide controversy over federal government's 50% transport cut. I read somewhere that over 60,000 people benefited from this 50% transport cut. I saw a video. Whether it was whether the video was a skit, I don't know, but it was at a park where a guy went to enter a vehicle and was paying half the price, and there was a serious fight with himself and the driver. Says, "Did the government buy fuel for me? Who told you?" When even this came up, how many people and how effective? How long is this going to go? How effective is this plan? The transport cut. Is that what would have been the best approach if the government looked at doing something to make the festive period easy for Nigerians? Well, find out more about that controversy on the Vanguard. All right, we'll take some calls now. Please just tell us your name, where you're calling from, and then you go straight to the point. 0817-923-0007. You can also call 0817-923-0003. 0817-923-0003 and 0817-923-0007. All right, Nigerian, good morning. Your name and where you're calling from.
Hi, Andrew. Good morning.
Hey, morning.
Yeah, I'm Mufasa on the line.
Okay.
Yeah, the governor has reiterated his commitment to improve on the health care of Rivers people. I think that's a welcome development and the right step in the right direction. Also commend the governor for still being focused amidst all this, confusion here and there. And that goes to show that this governor is willing and ready to work for their people, for Rivers people. So, a good one. And then the lawmaker who is trying to rationalize his move to the All Progressives Congress, saying that for the best interest of his people. Well, the last time I checked, these lawmakers did not tell us when they consulted their people before they moved. So when you say something is for the best interest of your people, I think it would be only right and just if you have consulted them before you move to the party that they did not, elect you in their platform. So for me, what do I really know? And lastly, Andrew, marketers and NNPCL argument about the petroleum price 1,200 naira per liter. I want to assure them this morning that this time around the people will resist any form of payment on the price of petrol. That's my position this morning. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Nigerian Info. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Yeah, go on. Good morning.
Andrew, it's Frank calling from Iran.
Okay, Frank.
Let me react on the killings in Borno State. I thought Buhari said that he has eliminated the Boko Haram in Borno. How come today Boko Haram are still managing and killing people and kidnapping? Like the Nigerian president and the government of Northern Nigeria should do something like killing. This is a country that people can kill and scot-free. Another group will go and kill and scot-free. If they chase up and catch them, this killing would have stopped. If they continue to pamper them like a baby, this killing will not stop. I'm appealing to everywhere Nigeria to rise up and say enough is enough for this killing. This is my comment. Thank you and God bless you.
All right, thank you very much. The numbers still are 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0002. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning and Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, this is Pastor Guy from Iguma, Calabria. Yes, I want to look at the lawmaker who is justifying their position for moving to the All Progressive Congress. I think, to me, maybe that lawmaker must be a new political breed because I would have loved that you go and ask the former governor, the right honorable Rotimi Chibika Meshi, who in his efforts, including the federal mine, who tried to make Rivers State an APC state. By then, we are all with him in Assam. But we saw that the love for PDP for 24 years in Rivers State and within the South region is uncomparable. And as I speak to you, Andrew, the People's Democratic Party in Rivers State is the unbeatable party that any other party can come and unseat. It is not possible. That lawmaker should go and make wide consultation. Maybe he has not made wide political consultation before he's making that insinuation or interpretation. Because as I speak to you, anytime there is election in Rivers State, the People's Democratic Party remains the biggest umbrella. You know, we told them that it is a party that is likened to the Catholic Church. You don't know when people are leaving and when people are coming. So that lawmaker, I urge him, let him go and ask his constituents and political past and present leaders. Let them feed him and give him political information about how the People's Democratic Party.
All right, thank you very much, Isaiah.
In leadership in Rivers State.
Thank you. Nigeria Info, good morning. All right, we lost that call. And we lost that call too. All right, the lines are still very open. 0817-923-0007, 0817-923-0003. Some of the numbers you can call. Leave our land for us. Imo women protest to state government. Find out details of that. Economic hardship spoiled Christmas. New Year fun for us. Nigerians lament. UK bans Nigerian students, others from bringing family members. This was coming a long time ago. It finally has arrived. Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Ichi Andrew.
You're welcome.
My name is Comrade Leighton Barry.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, let me look at where the governor visited the primary health care center in Eleme. Yes, I think that is a good one. It will also add value to that health center. And my advice to the governor, as regard to his visit to some of these LGAs, he should also make inquiry or ask how the workers there are faring. Because the local government workers have been so undermined to the extent that if you watch the Christmas and New Year bonus that we are giving to workers in the state, nothing at all gets to the local governments. The local government chairman in those various areas cares nothing about workers. The highest thing they could do is to use that same money to say they are doing carnival and all that, not even minding whether the workers have any preparation for the Christmas or New Year. So I want to urge the governor to take this as a major concern, because if the people who work for you have nothing to offer in their houses and they ravage in agony, how do they feel? I have asked, as a leader, did you care about those who work for you? How do you sleep when people who work for you are not able to eat one square meal? Please, our governor,
all right, thank you very much.
take this as a concern.
Nigeria Info, good morning.
Good morning, it's Andrew.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, Mr. Walter, I'm calling from Araboko.
All right, Walter, go ahead.
Yes, an explanation that again, such stuff. An explanation that we don't know.
It's not been verified.
But I would advise, if I were him, since he decided to leave the government, he should be a man. You know, not a crocodile. When the crocodile moves from water, the chest still remains in the water. So please, let him consult himself and prepare himself very well if he wants to accept that position. Let him think very well, because if he's there, the fight still remains. That's my advice.
All right, Walter. Thank you very much. Nigeria Info, good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
Welcome.
Yes, I don't know if I had...
Your name, please, and where you're calling from.
Representing.
Your name?
My name is J.A.J. calling you from Romigbo.
Okay, go ahead.
The lawmaker representing Ikwere, according to him, said party doesn't matter. And I just laugh and I just say, wow, this is coming from a lawmaker. The party doesn't matter as they are moved. Is the welfare of the people. Yes, party doesn't matter, but you went under a party. And in the Nigerian constitution too, for you to contest, you must run under a party. It means that the party sponsors you. So the party that was everything before you became assembly member doesn't matter again. Wow, that is wonderful. Maybe we should clap for him so that I go back and read the constitution very well so I can make good laws for his people. I'm Governor Siminalayi Fubara visiting primary health care center in Akpajo, saying that it will provide for the health and wealth of the people, because health is wealth. I think that's a very sharing news. By the time all the primary health care center are put in place and they are working very well with the able hands of the Commissioner for Health, then I know it will be health for wealth in Rivers State. Conclusively, I want to commend Okerewa community. What we hear about those areas before are war, when some other persons were running the fund. Now it is Okerewa fund for Okerewa people. Congratulations to them.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Hello, Nigeria Info. Good morning.
Oh, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Okay, my name is Emmanuel, calling from Obiokuma government area.
All right, Emmanuel, go ahead.
Right. Okay. I only want to commend our governor. He has tried so much. But he should also look at the ministries. Because as he said earlier on, some of them are not working. Sometimes you go there, they will not even attend to you. So please, I will commend that the governor should look into the ministries and also make sure that the people there are working effectively. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Yeah, good morning, my brother.
Good morning to you.
I'm Israel calling from Etoile.
All right, go ahead.
I thank the governor for visiting the health center, Akpajo. In the same day, I want you to at least pay attention. The school resumed on Monday, the 8th of January. Some of these schools, they don't have teachers. It's very so pathetic. In the class, you can see at least one or two teachers in the school. Many teachers are going on retirement. January has started. By the end of January, many teachers will go on retirement. He should do something. To me, I said that he should do what others are doing. By adding 5 years to the years of the teachers, it is only Rivers State that have not done that. So I'm calling on Fubara. He was one time a teacher far back, teaching in comprehensive high school later. He sat with me on the same deck in the same school. He teaches account, I teach economy. He should help the teachers. School are empty. So my brother, it should be one of the discussions so that as they resume school now, many children go to school, teachers are not there. what will be the fate of this teacher? They say the youth are the future leader of tomorrow. What will be the fate of these children? You should add more year to the year of teacher in service now and employ more teacher into the service. We are just beating around the bush. You help us. So, he's hearing us down. Thank you, brother.
Thank you very much. Nigeria Info, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Andrew.
Welcome.
Yeah, my name is John Amadalote.
Go ahead.
Calling from Obuana community this morning.
Go on. Go ahead, Amadi.
Yes. The governor of Rivers State visited Eleme Health Primary Care and did the commitment of health primary care in Rivers State. My brother, you see, there is a community in Imowa, local government called Lobudioga. There is a one health center that is there called Lobudioga Health Center. Andrew saying, if you go to that community, Andrew, you cry. You ask yourself, how do these people live? Andrew, that health center there is nothing to handle about. Andrew, mothers, fathers, children, they are dying every day by day. Where we have local government chairman that from that ward, children, that could not do anything. Andrew, I beg Simile Fogara as governor of Rivers State today, should please, should just go there or send somebody to go and investigate what I am saying this morning. Nothing. I have been lamenting this thing on the radio every day by day. Please, Andrew, call them. Andrew, you can as well go by yourself to see what I am saying. Andrew, in which for people of Obudoga, you ask how did they live, how did they born their child. Andrew, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you very much. Well, let's take some messages on Facebook first. Wanya Wobioma Noble says, creation of employment in different ministries should be the government's major priority this year, and let the ministries be productive so as to increase the GDP of the state. He says, Governor Fubara promising to uplift healthcare is a good one. That sector is usually overlooked by the previous government. Richard Ekanem says, we stand to encourage the governor. Keep a good record for yourself. The position is not permanent. Thank God Ability on Facebook says, Chief of Staff, be your right man, not your left man. Edison here deserves the appointment. We don't know. Again, there is nothing confirming whether he has been appointed or not. Christian Williams says, federal government banning foreign universities from awarding fake certificates is highly commendable. They should also look inwards because there may be certificate racketeering in some Nigerian universities too. That's not far from the truth. Very possible. That could also be happening. On X, it is Nigeria Info PH. So you could drop your comments on X. We would also be looking at those messages in a matter of moments. But still, some more comments coming in from Facebook. This one says here. Just a minute. The federal government should tread with caution as they investigate alleged frauds on certificate obtained from Benin and Togo universities so that genuine graduates from both countries are not punished unjustly. Woyike Odinaka, you sent that one. This person says the resignation of Edison here is politically motivated. It's part of agreement signed in Abuja. Skifu Piro is making that assertion. Andrew, top of the morning, Chief of Staff ought to be all right. Okay, I think I already had that on Facebook as well. This one on WhatsApp says the Rivers State Commissioner for Youth, Chisom Ngbali, need to be invited to tell Rivers youths what happened to the council jobs in National Surgery University, because he promised in your studio that those who caused the cancellation following through the back door to get their jobs would be shown the way out, while genuine ones to be reinstated. You know, I had said at the time this thing happened, if the university has a system where if somebody comes in through the back door, your system cannot detect which persons came in from the back door and which ones came in legitimately, then the whole system should be looked at. In fact, it was as possible as the VC for that institution should have even been spoken to. The investigation should have gone beyond just sacking a few people or suspending a few people at the IT department. I think that was where everything happened, because it means that a proper system for employment was not put in place. Otherwise, there were people who got their jobs honestly and legally, went through every process that was put before them by the school. How come those people also had to lose their jobs? And then people that worked several months were not even paid. Until now, we have not heard anything about that. Not even from the school management to say the investigation that we were investigating, okay, this is what we have found. Everybody's just quiet, as though, whether or not the people who lost the jobs or Rivers people don't deserve to know. This institution runs on funds from the state. So Rivers people need to know. I think it's a plea that should go out to those who are supposed to be giving this information to ensure that they do what is right and keep us up to date with developments concerning people who lost their jobs at that institution and those who came in through the back door. How is that being handled? Patrick Amadi on Facebook says, if truly Edison here is to be appointed chief of staff, the governor, it means that the governor has not found any solution to quench the burning fire. That's what he says. Okay, we'll wait and see. And I'll repeat, there's no confirmation about him being chief of staff until there is one from the Brick House, perhaps from the Commissioner for Information or the Rivers State government in any other capacity. We cannot verify that. Let's take a commercial.
The show continues after this break on Nigeria Info.
Ladies, I need to do some back to school shopping.